Now he's dead. The other guy's arriving now, so if I get a quick launch on him, I can quickly disable him before he's able to do anything, and yada yada yada. You have to keep these guys overcharged. I mean, each thing has its own weakness. The only one that doesn't... I mean, in all honesty, right there, I went into the morph ball because I accidentally hit the fucking X button. And right there, that just pissed me off is what it did. So I'm just like, fuck. I mean, with each one of these beam guys, I mean, they each have their own weakness, which is the weapon they're using, that you can use. The only one that doesn't have actually some sort of real bad side effect is the fourth beam that I'm going to be getting, which is, of course, not to be told, but you probably already know what it is, so. It went over the 15 minutes. Okay, I can't stop the part anyway. I'll just record to the end of this and yada yada yada. I mean, with the power beam, basically, worst thing to do is face as a power beam guy, because I can super missile in your face and it still can't count with a beam weapon. But yeah, you just saw a laser up there, so yeah. Two things you want to fire the laser at. Fire my laser. I'm a firing my laser. Bah! Yeah, you want to do two things when you're doing this. You want to do that frontal lobe part, hit the mic stand, good job, and this side part right here, the one that's basically to your left when you're firing it. So you go 1, 2, 3. I'm a firing my laser. Bah! And then a missile expansion appears. So it's 125, I think, now. Total missile expansions. Or total missiles, I mean. Yeah. Oh, God, man. I get this fucking weird tingling in my ear. Here, just drop down as a morph ball. There's really nothing that can hurt you unless you get caught in between those two, blades of sharpness. And here, I remember, power beam guys. Get one ready. Get a fucking super missile ready. I mean, I love how he just flew like that. I mean, that was just amazing. I believe here I wasted super missile. No, I didn't. Fire, and I finish him off. So now comes this little tower part where it's basically controlled by these kind of weird morph ball slots, if you ask me. I mean, they don't look like it, but they are apparently morph ball slots. So you gotta switch it till the path you want to take is on its little end thing here, which would be this blue path. I switched it till it was there, and now I can head up to this platform here. Boost ball around. It's a lot faster when there's no enemies around. So now you can just not go through the hologram onto the ground. You can go into the morph ball hole and switch the red path to the red exit point, which means you can now get over the bar and come over here and switch the red path so it'll connect with the other red path. I don't know why I went out, but you have to watch the holograms though. You basically turn it 3 times and the red path will be attacked. Well, I mean, attack, whatever. I mean, I don't care. I just don't care. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, I know there's a wave beam guy coming down. I'm always wondering where he's coming from. I'm like, he's ninja jumping down in front of you. I'm like, Gah, ninja. I are ninja. You failed. Ha ha ha. You cannot beat ninja. I will kill you. Yeah, explain that to my face, you little fucking piece of shit. Nah. And this is another one of those just drop down quickly parts and nothing will really happen to you. Go through a door and then you use the transport down to the phase of mines level 2. And as you can see, you are in the crater. Just specific parts of the crater. You're just near the crater. Now, see, the correlation between all 3 Metroid Primes is that each planet that you're on either almost gets hit by or gets hit by a Phazon seed, which would be a meteor at this point. I mean, even though this one carried a boss with it, the other ones just spread around Phazon. I mean, each thing is spread around Phazon, so there wasn't really much to worry about when you think about it in terms of story plot. I mean, there still is a story, and oh god, this part. You see that big thing in the cryo tube over there? Yeah, that's an elite pirate. So basically, he's huge. Don't get touched by him, he will drop your health. But other than that, stay away and super missile the fuck out of this guy. And you will be fine. Just stay the fuck away. Wait till he's vulnerable before you fire your super missiles. The first mistake I made. 4 super missiles will take this guy out completely. You see, but he can block your shield with that. You can block your attack with that hand. As soon as he does that wave attack, he uses his gun-mounted cannon on the back, on his shoulders. You see. As soon as you do that, you will basically just be vulnerable. You can fire your super missiles and finish him off just like that. He's fairly easy, but he just looks menacing. That's all it is, really. And now will actually come some people who can be a lot more menacing. Here I'm just looking for some pirate data for scan books purposes. And then I remember ice bastards. So again, they're weak to ice. Right there, I got a yellow health pack, and I'm like, yay! I totally needed that, and I did. I mean, I needed that. But yeah, these guys are all vulnerable to ice, which means they are vulnerable to freezing. And this guy basically just made that one little yellow thingamajig with the yellow health ball useless. That's what he did. So now I'm just gonna scan a whole crap load more pirate data. Right there, I was like, is that one or did what happened there? Force fields down now. Pirate data. And now we can go through the door to the place which, oh my god. Oh god. It's just after this part. I mean, this part, there is something you can do. Oh god, though, man. Man, I mean, if there's one thing I don't like, it's having my back broken by a fucking deer. I'm waiting for this guy to appear so I can do that and then stun him. Then I realize, oh shit, there's another guy over there because he's firing his lasers at me. Laser. Blah. That's a really lame joke. I need to stop using it. Here I'm stupid because I'm like, hey, I'm gonna go face this guy again and see if I can't kill him and get some help from him. Yeah, good idea, buddy. Clear your throat is where you're at, dude. Like, what the fuck? Evan, I just lost my lock on. What the hell is this? What the hell's going on? Derp, derp. Right here is this. This just deactivates that. You don't want to do that. Trust me on this. You don't want to deactivate it just yet. Now, I know there's a wave beam guy down there. I don't even know why I fired a missile. I'm just being me, I guess. Which is extremely dumb. And now we fire up on these assholes. And it's amazing that I didn't notice that the comrade was getting pwned. See, the thing is, you keep the higher ground, and this will basically be the easiest thing you can do, unless you waste your super missiles like that. But keep the higher ground at this point. The more higher the ground you have, the easier it is. The easier you will be able to survive. I made the mistake to think there was only two the first few times, and that ended up costing me in this exact same spot 3 times. First time because I only thought there was 2, and this guy ended up killing me. Second time because I was strafing around trying to dodge this guy's bullet, and the same thing happened. I fell down, but I was at too low of a health to be able to finish him off. So I was able to end up finishing him off. I'm looking for pirate data right now. There was only one here, so now we just have to go and find the door and continue on to a place which I have not been in 3 tries. But in all honesty, you're pretty much there now. I mean, I was right here, I was like, oh god, oh god, oh god, because I thought I had to fight another one of those elite pirates, and I thought I was gonna be screwed. But no, I've actually made it. So right now, I am actually looking. See, if you're wondering why I'm not going down there, it's for. If you're wondering why I'm not going down there, it's because I'm trying to find the specific enemy. He is invisible, you cannot lock onto him, and you cannot see him. Well, you can barely see him, but he's pretty much impossible to lock onto. That's why I'm going to be firing around all this, and I'm not sure exactly. There he is, right there. I mean, I was thinking I could ice him, but apparently he's immune to the ice beam, so... I mean, that hit him, it did nothing. So what I was going to do is I'm going to hide behind this little corridor here, come around and super miss little bastard right about now. And once you hit him with that super missile, he's dead. But don't go down, okay? Lure him to you, use that corridor, and blow the fuck out of him. Other than that, he's going to destroy you. And here I'm just like, thank God, I can now get this item. God, that stuff stuck in my throat. But yeah, this is another one of those morphball things. Don't touch the walls; they hurt. Just like every other thing in this game, it hurts. You gotta navigate the maze, basically. Navigate the maze, and you gotta travel around. To get to that center part. I wish there could be a little more in the way of good commentary, but unfortunately I don't do very well with post commentary. And there's probably some people who are like that, any of you who watch my Legend of Zelda Link to the Past Let's Play, where pretty much every part was post commentary because of a really, really bad computer that wouldn't allow me to run Audacity and Visual Boy Advance without being a douchebag to me, so... But yeah, now we have the power bombs. These things are destructive, and I mean they are helpful. Right here, I'm looking for the place I want to go because I don't want to go that way. I see that it's covered with a bait ends and wall, so I'm like, okay, I know that's up for later on in the game to get to that point, so I'm going to go ahead and save and say, alright, next part.